Hello and welcome back to Ask Alan About Low Carb Cocktails. This week we're starting a series on cigar blend bourbons and whiskeys. I'd slowly picked up different ones over the past year or two to do this video, and one of them was the Starlight Cigar Blend. It was the lowest cost of them. It's supposed to be decent. This is actually a pick from a local grocery store, and I thought that I'd use that as the first one since it's, again, on the lower end cost-wise, and it's something that I think that you might enjoy. And because this is a cocktail channel, I came up with some different cocktails to do with this. Some of them came from the websites, and this one specifically I think did come off of the Starlight website. But definitely a bourbon that I think you might want to try, and a cocktail that should taste good with it. Stay with me as we explore Cigar Blend Whiskeys. Welcome back to Ask Alan About Low Carb Cocktails. We're starting the series on Cigar Blend Whiskeys with one from Starlight. And I should have opened this up before I started, but let me take a second and get the plastic off. We will do a quick tasting of this and see what the flavors are, and then we'll make that cocktail. Normally, you might just want to sip a cigar blend, and if you do smoke cigars, you might want to pair it with a cigar. I don't smoke, so I'm not going to do that, but this actually has pretty good legs on it. First thing I get on the nose is like an orange peel. Some cinnamon, nutmegs, maybe cloves. You do get an odor of tobacco. Maybe just a little bit of apple in that as well. So let's see what this tastes like on the palate. We'll see what we get. Oh, and right away you get hit with the spices. Cinnamon is pretty prevalent. You get like a gingerbread taste out of that. Some dried fruits like dates or figs. Some orange peel. A bit of vanilla. A slight bit of honey, but definitely you get like what I would expect a tobacco leaf to taste like. Not that I've ever had a tobacco leaf, but it's a little bit tobacco-y, but a little bit leafy as well. So that's actually pretty good, especially since I'd forgotten to mention the data behind this. It's a 57.15 ABV, 113.3 proof, and it comes in at about $75. So not so bad compared with other cigar blends. And I believe this cocktail that I'm going to do, it's called a Starlight Old Fashioned. Pretty sure that I found that on the website. So with that, we make this in a mixing glass. And we start out with 2 ounces of Starlight Cigar Blend. Then a bar spoon of maple syrup. And this is a no-carb, sugar-free Walden Farms maple walnut syrup. a bar spoon of vanilla syrup. This actually is not Starbucks. I just put the other vanilla syrup in this because the pump was about right for that. The other bottle was not as tall, so the pump wouldn't have worked. Get this going. Well, just made a mess, but that's about a bar spoon. And 3 dashes of black walnut bitters. So we'll stir this with ice. And we'll strain that over a large ball of ice. And you don't want to usually take the ice ball out of the freezer and then use it right away because it'll usually crack. So this has been setting out a little bit, so it is tempered. And then the optional orange peel, and typically people want you to rub the orange peel around the edge and put it in for your garnish. And that is the Starlight Old Fashioned. It's pretty good. You get that kind of smoky, tobacco-y taste in there. Some nuttiness. Of course, the maple walnuts got a little bit of nuttiness in there, but very good taste. I think you like this, especially if you wanted to figure out what am I going to do with my cigar blend bourbons and whiskeys if you don't necessarily just want to drink them straight. This is a good way to have it. It tastes really good, especially if you like old fashions, and I think that that's something that you will enjoy. So I do hope that you will look at what's in the description. In there, I'll have the information on this particular alcohol. This is a bourbon, I believe. Yes, it's a bourbon whiskey, finished in Brazilian Amburana barrels. And it tastes pretty good on its own, but it also tastes good in the cocktail. Not too high of a price, so I think that you'll be able to find it in your area. Maybe not the store pick, but one that's close, and should be able to enjoy that. So I do ask that you check out what's in the description, that you add some comments and add some likes and subscribes and shares and all of those great things to help push this out to other people. And definitely do share this with your friends and let them know about this channel so that other people can find out how to make great cocktails, what the different alcohols taste like, and also be able to do things without adding lots of sugars to the cocktails that you drink. So I do hope that you do have a great week coming up and that you do come back next week for the next whiskey in our cigar blend review. Thank you and have a great week.